Welcome back. This is Sadiq, and you are watching Sadiqssolitude. Today we are drawing Satyajit Ray. At least trying to. Satyajit Ray was a Bengali filmmaker, author, illustrator, and composer who is widely regarded as one of the greatest directors of all time. He is best known for his work in Bengali cinema, and his films have been praised for their humanism, realism, and technical mastery. Ray was born in Calcutta, India, in 1921. He was the grandson of Upendrakishore Ray Chowdhury, a well-known writer and publisher. Ray's father, Sukumar Ray, was also a writer and illustrator, and he had a profound influence on Satyajit's early development. Ray studied economics at Presidency College in Calcutta, but he soon became interested in art and design. He worked as a commercial artist for several years, and he also began to write and illustrate children's books. In 1949, he made his first short film, The Adventures of Goopy and Bugga. Ray's first feature film, Pathair Panchali, 1955, was a critical and commercial success. The film tells the story of a poor family living in rural Bengal, and it was praised for its realistic portrayal of everyday life. Pathair Panchali was followed by two sequels, Aparajito, 1956, and Apar Sansar, 1959, which together form the Apu trilogy. The Apu trilogy is considered one of the greatest film trilogies ever made, and it cemented Ray's reputation as a major filmmaker. His other notable films include The Music Room, 1958, The Big City, 1963, Charulta, 1964, Days and Nights in the Forest, 1970, and The Home and the World, 1984. Ray's films were often inspired by his own experiences and observations, and they often dealt with themes of social change, poverty, and the human condition. He was a master of using light and shadow to create atmosphere, and his films were often visually stunning. Ray was also a gifted composer, and he wrote the music for many of his films. Ray's work has had a profound influence on filmmakers around the world. He is considered one of the pioneers of the parallel cinema movement in India, and his films have inspired filmmakers such as Akira Kurosawa, Martin Scorsese, and Steven Spielberg. Ray was awarded the Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian honor, in 1992. He died of a heart attack later that year, at the age of 70. Satyajit Ray was a towering figure in the world of cinema. His films are still studied and admired today, and they continue to inspire filmmakers around the world. He was a true master of his craft, and his work will continue to be enjoyed for generations to come. In addition to his films, Ray was also a prolific writer. He wrote several novels, short stories, and essays, and he also edited the children's magazine Sandesh. His work as a writer is just as acclaimed as his work as a filmmaker, and he is considered one of the most important figures in Bengali literature. Ray was a true polymath, and his work in film, literature, and art has had a lasting impact on Indian culture. He was a brilliant artist, a gifted filmmaker, and a compassionate humanist. His work will continue to be enjoyed and studied for many years to come. Now time for some lesser-known facts. 1. He started out as a commercial artist. In 1943, Ray started working at DJ Khmer, now Ogilvy, a British advertising agency, as a junior visualizer. He rose to the rank of art director. At this time, Satyajit Ray was being paid 80 rupees a month. 2. He designed book covers. Some of his notable covers include the ones for Jim Corbett's classic Man-Eaters of Kemo and Jawaharlal Nehru's Discovery of India. He also worked on a children's version of Pathair Panchali renamed as Aam Antar Bipu, the mango seed whistle. While designing the cover and illustrations of the book, he was deeply mesmerized by the book. He used it as the subject of his first film and featured his illustrations as shots. 3. He founded a film club. In 1947, Ray Satyajit, Chidananda Dasgupta and others founded the Calcutta Film Society. It was the first film club in Kolkata. Battleship Potemkin was the first film to be screened in this club. 4. Bicycle thieves and inspiration. In 1950, DJ Khmer sent Ray to London to work at the headquarters. During his 6 months in London, Ray watched 99 films. Among these was the neo-realist film L'Audrey de Bicyclette, Bicycle Thieves, 1948, by Vittorio De Sica. The realistic treatment of the film inspired him and also convinced him that it was possible to use fresh, new faces in the film without makeup and shooting on location. This was the push that he needed to embark on making Pathair Panchali. 5. Pathair Panchali was exceptional in many ways. Ray shot Pathair Panchali over 2.5 years, based on when he or his production manager Anil Chowdhury could raise additional funds. He refused funding from sources who wanted to change the script or exercise supervision over production. He also ignored advice from the Indian government to incorporate a happy ending. Later on, Ray would describe the making of the film as a series of miracles. 1. Apu's voice did not break. 2. Durga did not grow up. 3. Indur Thakran did not die. Pathair Panchali is considered to be one of the greatest literary works describing rural life. The film put Indian cinema on the global map. 6. One of his documentaries was banned. The film, Sikkim, was made in 1971. The film was banned by the Government of India, when Sikkim merged with India in 1975. The ban was finally lifted in September 2010. However, in November 2010 the director of the Kolkata Film Festival stated that upon screening the documentary for the first time, he received an injunction from the court of Sikkim again banning the film. 7. Fame did not change him. Despite Ray's success, it had little influence on his personal life in the years to come. He continued to live with his wife and children in a rented house, with his mother, uncle and other members of his extended family. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment and share. Until next time, take care, and do good.